The sun is pissing me off. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a very long-awaited vlog. Sorry to seem somewhat annoyed, but I am. Like, I'm trying to look at my camera and the sun's just in my eyes, just glaring. Drives me nuts. I prefer cloudy days sometimes. I really do. Anyway, it's whatever. It's a small thing. It's just, I'm trying to okay. I just got the small rig, wireless lapel mics, which are great. I was trying to get them to work with the Insta360 X3, if I could speak for a fucking second. I'm gonna bleep that out because I don't want to say the F word that soon in the vlog. Anyway, it's not working, so, but it's fine. I didn't really buy these for the Insta360 as it has decent mics. I actually bought it more so for the iPhone, which I've already tried it on and it works just fine. So anyway, I'm currently trying to first of all, I'm trying to form a fucking sentence. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm flustered because things are not working how I want them to work, and it drives me nuts when that happens. Deep breath, Danny. Come on. Okay. All right, we're good. So, I need sunglasses. I have a headache. Much better already. Okay. Anyway, welcome to the vlog. Sorry, it started off kind of rough there for a second. I'm okay. I'm fine. So yeah, I got these lapel mics from Small Rig. Great brand. I love Small Rig stuff. I have several Small Rig products. It's all like camera equipment related. This is my first tech thing from them, and I'm very impressed. And I bought the mics. I want to do more YouTube shorts. As you guys know, I'm not really into TikTok anymore. I had a TikTok. I deleted it. I had like 500 followers at one point. I remade it, recently. I got like 10 followers, and I really made it just so I can look at all the memes that Eric and Michael send me, because when they send me memes on TikTok and I don't have an account, it makes me want to. It prompts me to create an account, and I get tired of saying no. So I've got one. I don't like TikTok. I'm not a fan of TikTok. It's a Chinese platform, and I think it's going to be banned, and I really don't see a point of growing on there if it's just going to be banned by the U.S. government. So they haven't talked about it in a while, but it doesn't mean it's not happening. So, and yeah, there's TikTok shop on there or whatever it's called. I'm not interested. Affiliate marketing is hard enough. I really don't need one more stressor in my life to make 5 cents. You know what I mean? So I like to put my energy towards stuff that actually makes me money, like eBay, YouTube. But yes, I do have a second channel. I've not really talked about it. I'm actually going to make an update video, but it's a review only channel. It's called Paradigm Review. I love that word paradigm. I actually renamed my eBay store to Paradigm Deals. And yeah, excuse my voice, it's hoarse for some reason. My voice, I lose my voice every day. I didn't used to lose my voice at all, but years ago I screamed in a stream and damaged my vocal cords in the process, and they've not been the same since. That's like 5 years ago too. I used to never lose my voice, and now I'm permanently raspy, it seems like, or struggling to talk, or whatever. I just feel like I have to push my voice out for everybody to hear me. Otherwise, it sounds like this, And I'm not trying to sound like that. So that was obviously exaggerated. Go! I hate truck drivers. Dude's going like 53. Speed limit 75. If you're too old to drive, then don't drive. It's always a Ford F-150 too. He's not even old. He's just bald. I'm bald. Anyway, I'm headed to the mall. Yeah, I'm headed to the mall. I'm gonna go pick up some Nike Dunks. Panda Nike Dunks. Black and white for those who don't know what panda means. I'm excited for that. Also, I know I've been like promoting Kick and all that stuff, but I'm kind of wanting to go back to YouTube. More people watched me when I was on YouTube, which is what I've said before, when I switched back to Twitch and got like 1 or 2 people watching. Sometimes my Kick gets up to 20, but my YouTube streams were always more popular. So I don't know. I am going to go live tonight, I believe, and I think I'm going to do YouTube. Just casually not really mention my maybe coming back. Because I just don't know. I mean, I made that video 3 weeks ago of why I'm switching to Kick. And my numbers were high, and then they just tapered off really quickly. And I'm just like, maybe I'll stay on YouTube. Why? Because I upload on YouTube all the time. I really do. You guys know that very well. So I may just end up just going back to YouTube and just not making a big deal, making a big video about it or anything like that. And you know, if people ask me, that's fine. They can ask. I don't care. I'll tell them, yeah, I'm on I'm on YouTube. And that'll be that. Not a big deal. So I'm gonna try to get some footage of the mall. I just want to get a little bit of the footage of the mall just because it's all Christmas time, you know. So there's going to be a bunch of Christmas decorations everywhere like it usually is. So I will try. No guarantees, but I will at least try. So also the title of my video is Concussion. I don't have one even though I feel like I do sometimes. My dad hurt himself on the job yesterday. And it was like almost like a freak accident, really. He's fine, but he had to spend the night in the hospital, and he's got to take some medicine. But basically, he was unloading his trailer at the dump, and he was pulling on this old heavy dresser, and it was full of trash, and he didn't know it. And so he yanked on it, and it broke, causing him to fly back. And he hits his head hard on a cement wall, like full blown. Head swells up to like here. This is a big old knot, you know. And yeah, he thought he was going to die, and he didn't, luckily. And he's fine, and he's got a concussion, but he's fine. So, glad my dad's okay. I'm tired of my family members being hurt. So hopefully that's it for a while. You know, my brother my brother did die last year and then came back to life within a couple minutes. And my grandpa's in and out of the hospital all year long. And now my dad gets hurt. I'm just like, okay, I need a break now. And I don't mean breaking more family members or myself. You know? So hopefully we're done with all that for a long time. Because I'm tired. So. Alright, next up, the mall, which is like 2 blocks away now. And in and out, I just want to get my shoes and then get back home to work on eBay stuff and the second channel. So I gotta continue this review of these microphones that don't work with the X3. I can't believe the X3 is like, it's just not seeing them there or something. It's weird. I tried a video and it was just no audio, which means the camera doesn't see the microphones clearly. I did the same thing on the iPhone, no problem. I had full audio, really good sounding audio. Not bad for like $90. So anyway, I will see you at the mall as my voice gets raspy. This is what I'm talking about. I hate this. My voice didn't used to do this. It does it all the time now. Raspy, raspy, raspy. So I have to talk like this so you can hear my voice. And then it hurts me after a few seconds. It makes me cough. Anyway, I hate my voice. It's not always like this, but it sure is like this a lot. Maybe that's a throat doctor issue, huh? Let's not thought of that. Maybe. Anyway.
Oh my God.
The car parked 2 down from me is blaring Macarena and vibes, honestly. So I didn't get much of the mall. There's a ton of people. You talk about dead malls in 2024. This place ain't it. This place is popping like the 90s. You know, there are so many people inside that building. It's wild. If you have social anxiety, you would not like that. I don't, so I'm just like whatever. But anyway, we got them, the Nike Dunks. Shout out to Fortnite for bringing shoes into the game and bringing Nike Dunks into the game. It inspired me, partly. And the other part was my sister-in-law had some on yesterday that looked similar to these. And I was like, I gotta get those. She showed me, she got them from here. From Finish Line for 80 bucks. And they were indeed $80. They were on sale, like, they're normally $129 or something like that. So, shout out to Fortnite and my sister-in-law Hope. Also, I was just like this the whole time. I was in the mall. And we were looking like the UHC CEO assassin. And can we just talk about that real quick? CNN and NBC are like, the news of the CEO being murdered in cold blood sparks hate online. I think what you guys are misrepresenting is not hate. It is, why is my light blinking red? Is that normal? I thought it blinked blue when it was on. Maybe it is normal, I don't know. I'm gonna keep talking. Anyway, it's not hate. People have to understand that United Healthcare is the top insurance company in the United States that denies legitimate claims. They've denied my claims before. You know, for my eye procedure. I had to pay out of pocket on one of those procedures. One of those procedures is like $4,000. No joke. So, made payments on that because I don't have $4,000 like that. I just don't have that sitting around. You know, inflation, my savings is gone. It is. I'll be real with y'all. And I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people who don't have savings at the moment just because we're like having to live paycheck to paycheck in some cases. Now I'm not that tight, but I've been that tight. But since post-pandemic, inflation's gone way up. My savings account went way down. I've got $50 in there maybe at the moment in my savings, just in my savings. So, anyway, back to what I was talking about. People are memeing on the death of the CEO, and I get why, because I'm also a person who's had their claims denied. Do I have sympathy for his family? Absolutely. That is a human being at the end of the day. But the guy was not an angel. Let's be real. So if people respond with hate and memes and laugh reacts at his death, it's kind of justified because we are all denied our right to live healthy lives because of UHC. United Healthcare is the worst, one of the worst companies in America, the worst insurance company in America by far, with Humana being second worst. And I've had both. Humana's a little bit better, but UHC is costing me more money now, because that's who I have currently, than Humana did. And it's out of my control. If it was up to me, I would have never left Humana, just because everything was a lot cheaper, and now it's more expensive. It sucks, but just how it is. I have sympathy for his family, of course. I really don't have sympathy for the guy himself. CEO of a corporation that denies people health care. You're not exactly Jesus Christ. Nor am I. Nor are any of us. But you know what I'm saying. Okay, with that monologue out of the way, headed to Target to pick up a few things. This parking lot's a little insane. People like to whip around corners and honk, and you're, blocking them from driving. It's actually okay right now. Normally it's chaotic, but I would hate to be a kiosk worker at a mall, especially a mall as busy as this. They looked like they were bored out of their minds because there's a bunch of people in the mall, right? But nobody's going to get their phone fixed or for phone cases. Amazon's killing these people. Not literally, but they're destroying their sales. Because you get everything on Amazon, a lot of it's same day now, which is wild. Like these wireless microphones I got are same day. I ordered them at 10 a.m. this morning, and they were here by 1 o'clock. I mean, Amazon's killing it. And I know Amazon's also an evil corporation with high turnover rates as well. Don't get me wrong. But in that case, since I'm also a customer of them and UHC, bad experience at UHC, mostly good experience at Amazon. They've messed up before. Okay. Like I said, crazy parking lot. Yeah, I think I got confused earlier when I was like, why is this blinking red? It's blinking red because I'm recording. But it was blinking blue earlier, but I don't think it was recording. I think that was something else. So, see what I'm saying? Everybody's honking all the time. I think they know each other, but he keeps saying, use your blinker, asshole, but he's laughing. I'm pretty sure they know each other. So maybe that's a bad example, but there is legitimate fights in this parking lot all the time. There's been shootings in this parking lot. And what's crazy is it's Oak Park Mall. It is Overland Park. Overland Park is the snottiest area in Kansas City. Well, besides Leawood. But they're right next to each other, so I mean, at least Summit. But I love Overland Park. Even though there are a couple of shootings once in a while, it's not ghetto by any means. Kansas City, Missouri, a little different story. Now, there's a good part of Kansas City, Missouri, but then you got the hood part of Kansas City, Missouri, which is way bigger than the downtown part. But I love Overland Park. I'm in love with this city. I really am. So, also, there's an arcade at the mall now, like an adult arcade, it looked like. It was called District. I think it's at Games and Brews or something like that. I gotta tell my brother. I gotta tell him because we gotta go to that. Like, we love arcades. We go to Tapcade once in a while. And we just love adult arcades because we get to play all the old 80s games on cabinets and stuff like that. It's so cool. It really is. Alright, so now I'm doing a drive up at Target. Pick up my order. I ordered some Doritos and other stuff just to snack on for this weekend. I'm so glad it's the weekend. Work stresses me out too much. I don't know what that's gonna be. See, this wind noise that you probably hear right now would be great for the wireless lavalier mics if they worked on this camera, but they don't. That being said, as much as I love this camera, and I'm going to keep it, I'm not getting rid of it, I am going to be looking at the Osmo 5. I was watching David's vlog last night on it. Hold on a second. I just feel like if I'm editing that in post, I'm going to be so mad. There's going to be so much wind noise. So I rolled up one window. But David returned his Osmo 5 Action Pro camera. I'm in love with that camera. He didn't like it because of the inconsistency with white balance, I think, or something like that. I'm gonna probably end up buying a camera that same model and then just rocking it stock and see how it just does stock and not without changing any setting at all. Because I've not changed the setting on this one, and this one's consistent, no problem. So shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, a Christmas song. Or a Christian song. Rocking out to that gospel. Oh yeah, love God, love people. Yeah, that's cool. All for it. As you all know, I go to church now, so I'm all for it. I'm a Bible thumper, but not really. I'm not perfect, as you all heard earlier. Well, you didn't hear because in theory, I blocked it out, but I said the F word because I was angry. Angy. But, yeah, homie's singing along to that song. I wish I had a Corolla S. They're nice cars. But, yeah, alright. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm just stalling now as I'm waiting for light turn green. Next stop, Target, and then home, where I can continue working on my eBay store and other kinds of other stuff. And if anything crazy happens, I'll film it, obviously. Okay, see you at the house. Yo, what up, guys? It is Saturday, December 14th, 2024, and I have a package to drop off to Michael, who bought from me on my eBay store. Guys, my eBay store is always linked below, as you all know. But he picked up the hard-to-find PS5 pink controller for his fiance, Ashley. So that is headed to him. And honestly, if you want to be honest, he didn't buy on eBay. He bought directly from me. Is what it is. You know, no big deal. So, but he was on my eBay store. I pulled it down. We made a private sale. And that be that. So, anyway, good times last night. I do have some things I want to share, some exciting things. First of all, I streamed for 9.5 hours last night, I believe. And huge, massive shout out to Sin Fish. He's been watching me for years, since he was in at least college, I believe, maybe even before that. And we have become friends outside of YouTube as well. But he was nice enough to donate for Christmas. He said, dude, this is a Christmas gift. I just want to give back a little bit. Appreciate your videos and your streams and all that. And dude, like, seriously, you are amazing. He donated 0.10 ETH, I believe is the amount. And if you do a little, that's crypto, if you don't know that, that's Ethereum. If you do a little translation, it translated out to $400. Homie sent me $400 donation while streaming. And what's funny is I was actually telling him after that, or maybe even before, that I've been looking at getting a new camera for vlogging. I'm going to keep the Insta360 X3 just because it's easy to mount, it's versatile, but it's going to be a supplementary camera, like a secondary camera. My main vlogging camera is going to be the DJI Pocket 3, which David's been talking about quite a bit the last few weeks. And what's funny is, even though we didn't communicate that we were looking at the same camera, I've been looking at this camera since July. I kind of had buyer's remorse with the Insta360 X3 because I saw this Pocket 3 with the flip down screen. It flips up and flips down. It's so nice. It's about $600, but Sinfish, my boy, your $400 is going towards that, and I'll be picking it up next Friday. So a week from yesterday, I will be picking it up. Because I get paid by YouTube that day. I get paid by my regular job that day. And I get eBay payments on Fridays as well. So, definitely going to hold on that money and spend it on the Osmo Pocket 3. So, yeah. And that was, so I was streaming on Kick last night for 9.5 hours. It is linked below, kick.com/DanaMig. It's always linked below. My eBay store is always linked below. I think I already said that. But with that being said, I think I'm going to return to YouTube for streaming. And as much as I like Kick, and it's a great platform, my viewership is on YouTube. It's very apparent. And I know I have tried to leave YouTube more than once for streaming, but I keep coming back. And there's a reason for that, because people watch me when I go live on YouTube. The only reason why I keep leaving YouTube is I'm not a fan of the payout schedule. You get paid once a month, and the same day you get paid with regular payments on YouTube. I'm also not a fan of the split. It's like, is it 60-40 or something like that? I forget. I'm gonna miss that with Kick, I get all the money, or almost all the money, except for like fees or something like that. But at the same time, I've only made like $50 on Kick, so it's not like anything crazy. But I just feel like, money aside, money's great, don't get me wrong, but more important, I like to be watched. And my audience is on YouTube, and always has been, as you all very well know, because you're watching this on YouTube. So I tried something else. I enjoyed my month and a half on Kick, but I think I'll be going back to YouTube, and maybe as soon as tonight. Honestly, we'll see. I don't know, and I may just wait till January. I don't know. I think I'll stay. Maybe, yeah, I won't switch tonight. But I will be coming back to YouTube, and that's okay. But good times last night. A lot of fun with David and Chelsea and Logan and Michael and Mark and Colin and Ricky and who else? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, and Badger. Badger, what's your real name? I forget, but you're the OG Bubble or something like that is your username. Is it Tyler? Is that your actual name? I think it is. Anyway, shout out to everybody. We had so much fun. David and Logan got into it for like 3.5 hours, which was a lot of fun. It's really funny. And me being the instigator just egged it on. And my stream quickly derailed about the 9th hour. Because first of all, I was exhausted. So I was just like, I don't care at this point. So I as a joke, because they were talking about stream sniping each other for 3.5 hours. So as a joke, I started streaming Logan's stream, which was hilarious. And then I started streaming David's stream and Logan's stream at the same time. It was like a streamception. So my stream at the end of it had both their streams up. And it was just streaming their streams. I was even showing my gameplay. You can only hear audio. And yeah, it just derailed. And it was so much fun. It was so funny. Me and Michael, like, we texted afterwards. We were dying laughing. We had fun. We had so much fun. So we're gonna be doing that again tonight. I don't know if it's gonna derail like it did last night. I don't think it will, but who knows? If you ever want to see those full-length VODs, I have a channel for that. It's youtube.com/thefullcourse. I couldn't believe that wasn't taken. The full course, because you're getting the full 9-hour vlog, which is still downloading to my computer so that I can upload it to YouTube. So it's taking all night to do that because it's like 36 gigabytes. There's like nowhere to park. So I'm parked in handicap because I have a handicap sticker. So, but yeah, so that was a ton of fun. So now I'm headed to, shout out to David again, headed to Aldi, because I know he loves Aldi. I've been shopping at Aldi for years, and I think he just got one in, yeah, fuel level low. I think he just got one in his town. Or maybe he's just started going, I don't know. Anyway, I love Aldi. It's a good European store, very affordable pricing, and yeah, we're gonna go there. But for now, I'm gonna go inside and mail this package and buy some stamps. So, okay. Another successful Aldi run. I got the equivalent of 2 bags of groceries and paid like $31, I think. I mean, I've been shopping at Aldi's for years, or Aldi for years. I say Aldi's on accident sometimes. My mom and my grandma taught me the ways of Aldi when I was young, and I've been going ever since. Now, granted, I do sometimes shop at Target for groceries when I end up regretting it, usually, because it's usually like $90 for what would have been 60 or even 50 at Aldi. So I don't do that often, but there are moments where I'm like, I'm already here. I'll just spend the extra money. And then I end up paying for it, of course. But yeah, no, it's busy as can be in there because it's the weekend, 1, and 2, it's close to Christmas. And people are out everywhere. So, fuel level low. Yeah, I should get some gas. I got 40 miles till I'm empty. But yeah, no, successful Aldi run as usual. So, and Aldi is actually where I started using reusable bags. Yeah, they were like one of the first to pioneer that whole movement years ago. And so I just carry, I think I've got 4 or 5 Aldi branded bags, a few Target ones, a few Walmart ones. They're all in the trunk. And I have not used plastic bags in quite a while at grocery stores. Now, I'd still, if I go to Best Buy or whatever, they'll give me a plastic bag. Is what it is. And yeah, I know it's an environmental thing, which is cool, but I'm not huge on that. Like, I obviously support it. I don't practice it like I should, probably. So I do my part by shopping at Aldi and using reusable bags. So there you go. And I helped, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Wow, this place is looking rough over here. I used to work at that GameStop back in 2008. Some of you guys remember that. Some of my really early viewers remember that. I actually had a viewer run into me at work at this GameStop a few times, and that's pretty cool. I wonder what that kid's up to these days. I haven't talked to him in decades. Oh, that Dollar Tree's gone. Rip Bozo. That CVS is gone. Rip Bozo. Why is everybody closing over here? This Walmart's thriving. This Walmart, though, is where I got my PS5, the fat PS5. Almost 2 years ago now. So that was a weird experience. And I may have talked about this in a previous video, but there's like 2 17-year-old girls working electronics. And I was like, yeah, you got a PS5? And she went in the back. She's like, yeah, we got one. And I was like, all right, let me get one. No, I don't have the keys. I was like, who has the keys? She's like, probably the manager. So instead of her, going to get a manager to get the keys to, sell me a PlayStation as a customer, she's like, I'm like, all right, well, can you call them? And she's like, I don't have a walkie-talkie. She just stands there. And I was like, all right, so I guess, do you know where they would be? And she said, yeah, should be at the front. And dude was at the front, and he was very helpful. And he rung me out instead of them. I asked him to. I was like, you mind ringing me out? Because they were not helpful at all. I don't trust them with my money. And he's like, yeah, that's no problem. So, 17, I doubt they even work there still. I mean, come on. They didn't care about their job 2 years ago. Why would they care now? Some people just don't care about their jobs. I know from experience, from a recent mishap at my own job. I won't get into it because it's company business, but still, I'm just like, woo! But anyway, it's fine. It's cold. It's 46 degrees, but it feels colder than that. My hands are cold. But I don't turn on the heat when it's this warm outside because I get hot easily. So, oh look, there's the gateway. 16 years and nothing's become of it. They closed down Mission Center Mall 17 years ago to build the gateway, and it's been nothing but an empty shell of a building and half-built parking garage. And nothing's being done about this. I need to fly my drone over this area so you guys can see what, unfortunately, the city of Mission is dealing with. This barren wasteland. Absolute wasteland. They also closed Wild Oats, which is a good grocery store back when it was around, but it's also expensive, so I kind of don't care. But still, it's just like, yes, let's close down all this stuff and bulldoze down everything, and then we're not going to do anything about it for 16 years. And that's exactly what happened. Why is the police at Advanced Auto Parts? What y'all doing? But yeah. I felt like I was going to say something else about Aldi, but I guess not. I guess that's it. So yeah, the rest of the day, I'm going to be putting some stuff on eBay to make some sales before Christmas. And I know this stuff will sell before Christmas because it's highly sought after electronics and watches. So I'm going to be putting those up today. I'm going to expect some sales this week, maybe even tonight, who knows. And all that's going to go towards that camera. And well, whatever I don't make between now and I get my payday is going to go towards that camera. Or whatever. You know what I mean. What am I trying to say? Whatever I make between now and payday is going to go towards that camera. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. Now I got that out of the way. I guess I'll see you all when I see you all. Okay, bye.